Okay, now let's assemble our flower. Let me show you the flower that I finished so you can kind of get an idea of where we're going here. I really like a real full flower. So this flower is made up of 15 different circles. So it's three of the same, okay, 5 different size circles, 3 of each size. So I have my circles here. I've got my 7-inch here and my 6-inch here. I've got a whole pile of different ones that I did. I went a little crazy and I did extras. I thought I counted properly, but obviously I didn't. So I've got these right here. So and also you can see that mine is 2 different colors. So what I did was I took a gold, and then I'm going to move these over so I can have a little bit more room to work. I took a gold and 2 burgundies for each petal size, or each circle size. So there we go. So that's my bottom grouping. And then I'll take my next group, which are my 6-inchers, and put on a burgundy, 2 burgundies, and 1 gold. And I'm trying to get the centers about the same, obviously, so my flower is not completely askew. And then let's see what was next, 6-inch, 7-inch, and then I've got the 5-inch. So I'll put down my 2 burgundies of my 5-inch size, and then my gold. You can see it's getting really puffy. I love it. And then my next size was 4.5 inches. So I've got my gold is a little funny on my 4.5 inch. I didn't cut my petals very well, but no one will even notice when I'm all done. So I'm not going to stress about that. So I got my 2 burgundies and my gold. And then my littlest size, which is a 3.5 inch, I've got my gold and 2 burgundies. So let's do those. And I decided I was going to put the gold on the top, right next to my button. So that is the flower right there. And then you take your button and you stick it in the center, and you kind of make sure it's all even and nice looking there. It looks pretty good to me. And I'm going to take my needle and thread. As you can see, I've got it here. I just took a piece of thread and folded it in half, and so I've got two threads here. I'm just going to stick my thumb right here in the middle to keep it all together. And I just kind of experiment here and try to find my holes. There we go, I found one. So I'm starting at the bottom and going up. Whoops, pulling that through. And going down to the second hole. My button only has 2 holes. You could do a 4 or a 2-hole button, it doesn't matter. And pulling it through. And then doing one of those square knots so it stays. And this is my very first time through the button, so I will go a couple more times. I just like to attach it the first time so it doesn't all fall apart if I get distracted, which of course would never happen to you. No one ever gets distracted but me when I'm doing a project, of course. Haha. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to go through my button a couple more times just to secure it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to snip off my threads. I don't have to snip it too close because I am going to be gluing down a piece of felt. So I freehand cut a piece of felt right here, and I'm going to attach it using Fabri-Tac glue. So I'll put the Fabri-Tac glue on the felt, not on the flower, because I think that would be really tough to do without the petals getting all stuck. And I'm going to stick it down like that. Now the reason why I put this fabric, or this felt here, is so that I have a space for my clip to go on, and it has a good spot to be. So what I do when I use these types of clips that look like this, the barrette kind, is I always open it so that I glue it so it's open. Now I do that because I worry that I'll glue it all together and then I won't be able to open it. And also because when you open it, you can see there's like a curve, and I want to make sure that I get the glue so that when it curves, it's not going to just fall off. Now I use the E6000 because this is like the serious glue for serious people, and I figure this is going to make it stay on really well. And I've never had anything that I've glued with E6000 come apart crafty-wise. I don't know what it would be like for home type stuff, but it's a little stinky, so it's going to make your house smell a little bit. Okay, so go ahead and glue that down, and you can see, maybe you can't see, but It's not totally attached yet because it's curved. So I make sure that I put my thumb in the center of the top here and push it down so that the curved part can be also in contact with the felt. So then I let that dry for a few hours, not too long, and then it's all attached and I have finished my flower. And I'll push that one over, and then this is what it looks like when it's all done. So thank you for watching, and I hope this gives you confidence to do your own organza flowers because they really are gorgeous and very easy.